Everything is just about under control as the 4 hours of Portimao gets underway now. Everyone just about having enough space to do battle, and it's been a really good getaway for 20-year-old Frenchman Charles Milesi from pole position ahead of Richard Bradley in the white and green car. Rusanov loses another place, in fact, to Robert Kubica, picking him off in the Team WRT 41 prototype.
The 80 car from 7th on the grid. That is one heck of a start.
Leads the class. And Rino Mastronardi, though, is being caught by a chasing Francois Perrodo, who's got a very good toe indeed. There's a prototype trying to get through as well, which is the recovering 39 car that started behind both of these Ferraris. Perrodo was off the road there, all four wheels over the white line. And can he muscle his way to the lead of the class? Not quite, because that is good defensive work from Italian driver Rino Mastronardi.
That's a change. That's a WRT car having gone through on the 32, and 22 follows through as well. So that means that that Phil Hansen has dealt also. You can see in the background he has dealt with the challenge of Roman Rusinov. So man on the move now is Phil Hansen. So it's all changing those four cars.
So United crisscrossing between themselves. WRT had already got ahead, and then through went Phil Hansen on teammate Manuel Maldonado on the exit of turn 1, just about getting all three cars stopped in time for turn 3. There's a lead change in LMP3. Finally, Mathieu de Barbois makes it stick, running into turn 1, but Rob Weldon's not going to take that line down, so he tries to the outside line. Richard Bradley's tucked in behind these two as well. Second place overall. Very busy indeed for three cars exiting turn 4. Massive incident for Duquesne, and also in avoidance the A1 Racing Villorba Corsa number 18 car. I think that was in avoidance of the spinning Memo Rojas machine. This has all happened out of turn 15. It was a moment that Rojas
lost a wheel. Lost a wheel.
The wheel on from the rear left departing, and yes, in avoidance, the one AIM Villorba Corsa car, Andreas Lascaratos, smashes into the tyre bale at the end of the pit lane, purely in avoidance, had nowhere else to go, and has absolutely destroyed the car. Andreas Lascaratos is able to get himself out of the car.
That's the best news. It is a red flag for this race.
One of the Algarve Pro Racing crew coming across to Bradders to make sure that he can be in position. So some quick work done at the start of the pit lane to make sure that all was intact. Conversations being had between Franco Colapinto and Nick de Vries, ready to get rolling again for the second time of asking in the 4 hours of Portimao. As they turn in at turn 1, yes, just about enough grip available to Charles Milesi, who leads, Richard Bradley in second, Robert Kubica in third. There's a change now for the race lead, therefore, because Phil Hansen gets ahead of Robert Kubica. This was the battle for third. It is now the battle for the lead, because the two cars ahead of them have both come in, and Phil Hansen wasting no time at all in getting up the inside of Robert Kubica. Oh, there's contact for the race leader in LMP3, though, with Sarah Bovey's 83 Ferrari. So that was the number 4 car trying to get up the inside, Mathieu de Barbois.
66 and 88 now, with the 83 involved too, so 3 GT Ferraris, and that's a hit again. That's a hit between the 83 and the 88.
Yeah, that was Sarah Bovey getting wedged between the sausage curb and the side of Francois Perrodo's car.
Big trouble
for the 19 car, which is the potential championship winner. So Niccolo Molini with smoke from the rear of the 19 car. Now, is that a tyre issue? Front left. It looks to be a little bit low, that front left tyre. If it's a tyre, it can be easily rectified, is my point.
It is the tyre.
The issue at Cool was that, of course, they weren't expecting this pit stop, so the tyres weren't in place. They had to wait a little longer for the front left to be found in the garage, and now it's not going to get away either, so big time being lost. 22 car of Jonathan Aberdeen is in pit lane.
Tom Gamble getting in the car.
Michel Gatting almost spotting the chance to follow the 37 Cool Racing car through.
Got a good run here.
Yeah.
Looking for the gap, good, looking for the inside. Is going to make it stick, I think, here.
2 wheels on the grass, pretty much, from Michel Gatting, but gets the work done. And a brave manoeuvre that on Cooper McNeil.
Oh, that was a big hit there.
And a spin for the BHK Motorsport car. Not sure whether Joop van Uitert was quite in the ideal position to make that pass.
Squeezed the outside, but there's a bit of a wiggle over the curbs there. Will that give him just an opportunity? Lost a bit of momentum up the inside, becomes the outside. He's got it done. He's got it done. Beautiful move. Beautiful move from Ricard Leitz.
That was Cressoni, as you said, getting unstable on the curbs. It meant that he lost just briefly a small amount of traction, and Leitz read it, first of all, then put the car in the right place, and you would expect nothing less from a very experienced Austrian racer. I'm sure Michael Fassbender enjoyed that immensely out of the view of our cameras. Larsa trying to pressurise Miguel Moliner into a mistake. He's getting very close, too close. There was contact there between the front of the Porsche and the rear of the Ferrari at Torre Vip, and a little bit of the rear diffuser on the Ferrari chipped away.
It's been a cracking battle in GTE, hasn't it? These two cars have been front and centre for it.
Nick de Vries to the inside of turn 10 and 11, but Tom Gamble quickly across the road to defend that. The as it stands points being displayed, by the way. Team WRT we knew had already won the title, but 22, if they retain this race lead, will finish second in the championship.
Absolutely, and would be an automatic entry for Le Mans to United Autosports again. Not the tally they had last year, but one will be gratefully received through. Does he? Goes the 26 car.
And probably straight into the pits. No, he's going to stay out for at least one more lap, but that will put 28 laps now on the tally for Nick de Vries.
Is there a possibility still of a podium for the 26 car? I think not, is the honest answer. WRT come through to take second place. Tom Gamble on his way to a great win with the 22 crew. Jonathan Aberdeen did a fine job, as did Phil Hansen. In a while since this crew has been able to celebrate in the European Le Mans Series. It's been a tough whole season, but it's coming through, Johnny, to complete that win.
So here we go. The 22 United Autosports car will be the final winner of the season, and they will move ahead of 2 teams in the championship to confirm their automatic invitation to next year's 24 Hours of Le Mans. Congratulations to Tom Gamble, who put in 2.5 phenomenal stints there. Here to confirm the championship for DKR Engineering.
Here, though, comes the winning car in both this race and the championship. It's the 80 Iron Lynx Ferrari. They take the win here at Portimao and win the championship.
They have managed to outscore both Spirit of Race and the AF Corsa crew, number 88. No. So confirmation of today's result. Miguel Moliner, by the way, ecstatic with that victory and, of course, championship win as well. 130 laps completed for United Autosports, and the 3 drivers we've just witnessed. Louis Delatraz for Team WRT finishing second as the championship winners. Ferdinand Habsburg for Algarve Pro Racing, sharing the car with Sophia Flörsch, and Richard Bradley finished third ahead of Will Stevens and Panis Racing 65. The Pro-Am win going the way of Cool Racing for Charles Lacey, for Alexandre Coigny and teammate Nicolas Lapierre, and they win from the 25 G-Drive Racing Aurus, although it is G-Drive that win the Pro-Am title. In DKR, for DKR Engineering, they win the LMP3 category. Laurence Hoare and Mathieu de Barbois will get some reaction from at least one of those drivers in just a tick. They win the title from Hugo de Vildes into Europol competition car, and GT is won by Iron Lynx in the race and the championship. Third step of the podium for Algarve Pro Racing, car number 24, Richard Bradley, Sophia Flörsch and Ferdinand Habsburg, all 3 of them with very good drives indeed. Team WRT's 41 crew, who have already sealed the title, to the second step of the podium. That's Louis Delatraz, Yi Fei Ye and Robert Kubica. But a first win of the year for Phil Hansen Jonathan Aberdeen and Tom Gamble. And now a podium for the Pro-Am division. So winning this race in isolation is Cool Racing's 37 crew. Second position for the championship winners, or 2/3 of them. Third step, it's Ultimate. Let's turn our attention to the GTE competition. And here they come with the freshly printed t-shirts, probably, with all various titles that Iron Lynx have won through the years. So third position going the way to Iron Lynx as well, the Iron Dames. It's the 93 Porsche that finishes second. Yet another title for DKR Engineering. Spotlight firmly on Luxembourg. The drivers are in position on the podium. A third place finish for Wayne Boyd, Rob Weldon and Edouard Coerpe. Second position to the 13 car for Inter-Europol competition of Martin Hipper, Ugo de Wilde and Adam Iteki. But it is a win today and a win in this year's title for DKR Engineering. We'll see you next year for another exciting season of the 2022 European Le Mans Series. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.
Wake up every day and I'm checking to make sure that it's real. In front of your